So this is gonna be a very vulnerable video, if I'm being honest, because I just wanted this to be a heartfelt video. But if you say like I'm using my dead friend for content, well, isn't that funny? That'd be funny, but no, I'm not. I just thought I'd talk about like something that I look back on that brings me happiness. I thought I'd share that with you guys because I don't really have anyone to share like these memories with or like share like these stories. Like I feel like no one cares. Like I bring it up every now and then, but I feel like no one cares as much as I do. So I kind of wanted to like put a spotlight on this because like I don't really get to talk about this often, and it's my channel. I could talk about whatever I want. So why not talk about something that I want to talk about? So this was 4 months before he passed. This was like May 2023, and that I think in like March yeah, I think March. I just got out of living with my dad at his apartment. It was a horrible time, probably like one of the lowest points of the year. But I started living with my aunt, who was across like across the entire city, like still in the same city, but like at the very south of it. So I was pretty far away, and there wasn't like many like events going on. Like I didn't hang out with friends too often because they didn't want to drive like so far away. And I remember like sometime in like May or maybe April, uh, I reconnected with an old friend because like why not? Like uh, I hit him up, and we start talking again. Like this is a friend that is like always off and on with. Like he's either like we're ops or we're not ops. He was like a very explosive person, but I don't think we had like any beef like since like prom or something. Like when we ended the beef. This is the same friend that I ended the beef with at prom that I talk about in my very first video from like over a year ago. And okay, clarification, like the prom was like 3 years ago now, gonna be 4 years, and my first video was from like a year ago. It's gonna be 2 years soon, so I wanted to clarify that. Anyways, yeah, I hit up my boy again because we have history, dude. We go way back to like middle school and shit, and we were talking a lot over Discord. Like I was hitting him up and shit, and eventually we started hanging out. And I don't remember how it started or whatever, but one day he asked me if we want to like go like hike or whatever, like have like a campfire or whatever. And basically here he would drive like all the way. He's on like the very north end of the city, and I'm on the very south end of the city. So he drives all the way to me, and we go all the way back. I think, pretty sure. No, we go to downtown, near downtown, and there's this like area. I don't know what it's called, but like there's like a hiking trail or something. You could go like climb up a mountain, and we just started like climbing that mountain and finding a spot and just chilling, having a fire. Even though there was a campfire ban, but no one gave a shit. Like we did get like caught one time, not from that place, but from doing it at a different place, and we had to, put it out. But there was like a campfire ban, and anyways, we would go high up into the mountain and find a spot, and we'd get some sticks together and light up a fire, and we would do like so much. We would like smoke weed from like his pipe, and free weed at that. Like I I actually like didn't like pay for weed often, but it was free weed, so like how could I pass that up? That was very very kind. And we would also cook too, like bring a frying pan and bring bacon or something and cook that and actually like enjoy some food there. And it was a lot of fun. We had a speaker. We would blast music. Mind you, we would go at like probably like I don't know 10 p.m. or midnight and stay there all the way till like 6 a.m., bro. And it was crazy, bro. Like we would just I don't know. We would just hang around and do stuff. We make like a base, Like I have a song where I made a base out of logs. I don't know why I said that, but it's true. Like we like put logs together, tried to make a base. There wasn't any walls or whatever. It was just kind of like an outline with logs and stuff, with like a fire in the middle. But basically, it was some sort of base, and man, it was lit as fuck. Like it honestly like doesn't sound like as crazy as I'm making it out to be when I kind of explain it all. But and you know, these were some good memories. I don't know how to like explain it better. I don't know how to show you or whatever, but you weren't there. I guess I can't. Yeah, I guess you weren't there, so you wouldn't know. But anyways, it was some good times, and I would come home at like 6 a.m. and dude, I would smell like absolute shit, like smoke and shit, and my backpack would smell like shit too. And I would come home and make like the entire house smell like smoke. And my aunt, she's picky. She has standards, like very high standards, and she actually did get mad about the smoke smell, and that really sucked, honestly. But really, it was just some one-on-one time for like several hours, like outside. You know, like you don't really like spend that much time with someone like outside. You know, like eventually I moved into the house with him, his house, and you know, it was the trap house and shit. And eventually we got like more people to go on these like little like hikes or whatever, like camping, I guess. But we didn't like sleep or anything. But we got more people to go. But honestly, I preferred how it was when I was living with my aunt, because it was just one on one. It was chill as fuck, you know. It was just chill, and I don't know, like I guess I don't know. I just made a lot of good memories that one year, and I'll miss my friend dearly. I do miss him. I get dreams about this shit, man. If you stayed through the whole thing, which I don't think anyone will, because like I don't know, this was kind of a boring video. I won't lie. Like honestly, the story wasn't that special, but like I still like hold these memories like dear. But honestly, it doesn't sound that crazy. I probably like have had crazier stories on this channel, so yeah. If you watch the whole thing, I appreciate it. So that's all I wanted to say, I guess. You know, we all experienced loss, and yeah, what else is there to say? I don't know. Well, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys have a big Soprano day.